The inquiry hit like a runaway locomotive. Do you know what is truly astonishing about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? Donald Trump commanded the stage in CBS Studio 57. It was the 8 p.m. prime time slot. 400 people packed into a space meant for only 300. The air was thick, sweltering with tension. Half the crowd wore MAGA caps. The other half sported AOC gear. Everyone craved conflict. Cameras lurked in every corner. 10 million Americans watched from home. Even more streamed it live on social media. Margaret Brennan sat between Trump and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She tried to look in control, but she wasn't. Trump leaned forward. He radiated that aggressive, no-nonsense New York business vibe. It dominated any room, whether you liked it or not. She arrives here in designer clothes, Trump declared. Clothes that cost more than most Queens residents earn in a month. And she wants to lecture me about helping the working class? He paused. 5 seconds, then 10. The crowd stirred. Whispers grew louder. "That's rich," someone muttered. Actually, no. She is rich, which is exactly the point. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez shifted in her seat. She stayed composed. She wore that look, the one saying she was the smartest in the room, the one she'd used against tougher foes. Trump locked eyes with her. "Folks, what you're about to hear is epic. 5 rounds, 5 examples of the biggest hypocrite in Congress. And trust me, that's saying something." We'll cover her fancy galas, her lavish lifestyle, the jobs she killed, the people she hurt, all of it. The audience leaned in as one. This was it, the showdown everyone anticipated. Trump versus OC, Queens against Queens, billionaire versus socialist, reality versus fantasy. Margaret tried to interrupt. "Mr. Trump, could you just—" Trump raised a hand. Not rude, just firm. "Not now. We're starting with that dress, that infamous gown, the $35,000 one, while working-class folks couldn't buy groceries." But first, he turned to the camera. "If you've waited for someone to expose AOC's double standards, hit that like button now. Share this. Trust me, your friends need to see it. What I'm about to drop is unlike anything before." He leaned back, relaxed. He flashed that signature Trump smile, the one right before someone gets what's coming. "Let's go." Trump was wasted no time, no build-up. Straight attack, his style. "Picture this," he said, gesturing wide. "The Met Gala. You know it, a ritzy New York bash. For the elite to flaunt wealth. Tickets, $35,000 each. More than many earn in a year." AOC's jaw tightened, just a bit, but Trump saw it. The cameras caught it. And AOC shows up in a custom dress. Beautiful, I'll give her that, with "Tax the Rich" scrawled on the back. He stretched each word. Tax the rich. At a party full of rich folks who paid $35,000 to be there, including her. The irony? So thick, you could cut it with a knife. A nervous chuckle rippled through the crowd. It grew. Trump timed it perfectly. You'd need one of those fancy Met Gala knives. Regular ones won't cut it for the socialist socialite. The nickname stuck. AOC flushed. Her hands gripped the armrests, knuckles white. Trump stood. He paced, energy rising. This was his arena. Live crowd, rolling cameras, no escape for his opponent. "But let me tell you," he said, while AOC sipped champagne with celebrities and millionaires at that gala, Real people watched. Working-class folks. The ones who donated to her thinking she'd fight for them. He stopped, faced the audience, scanned the room. How many here donated to AOC's campaign? Raise your hands. Don't be shy. Hands rose slowly. 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 40 in total. These were believers. Small donors. $50 or $100, whatever they could scrape from paychecks. Trump pointed at them. Cameras captured each face. These are your people, AOC, the ones you say you represent. They sent you money for rent, groceries, kids. You took it, cashed those checks, then hit the Met Gala. The hands stayed up. 40 faces stared at her. AOC looked down at her notes, as if they held secrets. "Let me tell you about one," Trump said. His tone softened, intimate. "Her name is Maria, just Maria. One donor among thousands, but her story is everyone's." He stepped into the audience, against protocol. No one stopped him. He paused by an elderly woman in row 8, petite, frail, plain dress, hands in lap. Maria sent AOC $50. Maria's 68. Worked her whole life as a waitress in Queens. Your district, Alexandria. Now, on Social Security, $2,200 a month. Rent takes $1,200. Leaves $400 for food, meds, bills. That's it, after 40 years of hard work. The studio fell silent. Even crew froze. Cameras locked on Maria, Trump beside her, OC staring at her hands. So Maria's $50, that's a week's groceries, meds. The difference between paying bills on time or late fees, it meant everything. He touched Maria's shoulder, gentle, respectful. Maria's granddaughter turned 6. Wanted a doll from Target, $35, but Maria believed in you. AOC. Thought you'd fight for folks like her, so she sent the $50 for the cause. Maria nodded, eyes glistening, not crying yet, close. 2 months later, Maria sees you on TV at the Met Gala, in that gown, partying with the people you claim to fight. Trump eyed AOC. She wouldn't look up. What did Maria do? Called her daughter, explained no birthday gift. Grandma couldn't afford the doll because she sent money to someone she trusted. Someone promising to battle for the working class. Someone too busy with billionaires to remember where the money came from. The studio exploded. Not applause, rage. Boos started in back, spread forward, like thunder. The 40 donors, hands still up, shouted, "Where's our money? Give it back! Fraud!" AOC's hands flew to her throat, protective, breathing shallow, rapid, chest heaving in panic. Margaret slammed papers. "Please, settle down." No one listened. Trump let it build. Anger spread. 400 people felt the betrayal. His voice cut through. $35,000 ticket, $35,000 dress, $70 for one night, while Maria's granddaughter got nothing. He returned to center stage, between Chemus, OC, and cameras. Amazing, right? That $70,000 came from folks like Maria, small donors. Maria's $50 times $1,400 equals that dress, their rent, groceries, kids' gifts. AOC tried speaking, voice high, defensive. It was a statement, fashion as protest. Trump dripped sarcasm. Maria can't afford fashion, barely food. But you took her $50, wore it on your back at a gala with people you oppose. She tried again, voice higher. I was invited, an opportunity. Trump's eyes widened. Mock shock. How special. Maria wasn't invited. She was serving at a diner. People like you, who afford $35,000 tickets, while you wore her granddaughter's birthday present. AOC paled, looked left, right, for help. An exit. None came. Maria stood slowly, using the seat for balance. Trump offered his hand. She took it, steadied. Cameras zoomed in. On this 70-year-old from Queens, who sent $50, got betrayal. Maria spoke softly, but mics caught it. Broadcast to 10 million homes. I trusted you. 4 words, trembling with emotion. Betrayal. Disappointment from believing in someone who never believed back. I watched your speeches, believed you cared for people like me, sent money I didn't have, thought you'd help. Instead, you went to a party. She couldn't finish, sat heavily. A friend comforted her. The studio didn't erupt. It sank into grief heavier than anger, realization of fundamental betrayal. Trump stood silent, let it breathe, let everyone feel the weight. Then, quieter, harder. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Under these lights, before these cameras, before Maria and every donor. Answer simply. Did you attend the Met Gala while families in your district struggled with rent? Her voice, whisper. Tickets were for the museum. Yes or no? Silence. 5 seconds. 10, 15, 20. Yes. Did your dress cost more than most in Queens earn in a month? I didn't pay for it. Yes or no? Yes. Did you use donations from people like Maria to fund your operation while spending $70,000 on one night? Her lawyer would have stopped her, but she wasn't thinking lawyers, just Maria. The 40 hands, 10 million watchers. Yes. Trump faced cameras. America. That's one scandal, folks. The socialist socialite taking your money to party with the wealthy, while you skip groceries. But wait, there's more. So much more. He opened a folder. Thick, new evidence, new horrors. Let's talk what she drives, where she lives, how she spends. While lecturing you on capitalism's evil, telling workers they're oppressed, preaching income inequality from her luxury apartment. AOC's hands shook, visibly. Cameras zoomed. Trump smiled dangerously. I'm just getting started. That was round 1. The dress, Maria's $50. Donations funding her lifestyle. If you're a donor, if that was your money, share this. Let everyone see what it bought. Not worker fights. Her image. Keep watching. It gets worse. The audience roared approval, half standing, applauding, chanting, Trump, Trump, Trump. AOC supporters sat silent, uncertain, doubting. Margaret called for break. No one listened. Trump kept going. He paced again, building energy, like a shark tasting blood. Let me tell you about AOC's district people, the ones she claims to represent. Working families, real ones, not Brooklyn socialists who love her on Twitter, actual Queens residents, who elected her, believed her. He faced AOC directly. They see you daily, what you drive, where you live, how you spend. Then hear your preach, socialism, income inequality, eat the rich, abolish billionaires, tax wealth away. His voice sarcastic on each word. Meanwhile, you live like one, not quite billionaire, but millionaire style, on government salary, telling workers capitalism's evil, their struggles from greed, system rigged. AOC tried interrupting. I fight for people who clean buildings. Trump cut through. Those people? They drive old cars, 15-year Hondas, 20-year Toyotas, no AC, rust, but running, to 3 or 4 jobs, feeding families. He approached her, slow, deliberate. You know what you drive? She didn't answer. Couldn't. A Tesla, 50,000 Tesla, electric, progressive, environmentally friendly, and hypocritical. Audience murmured, processing. Some AOC supporters looked uneasy, seeing the pattern. Amazing, right? In real world, where workers live, $50,000 is 2 years' salary. They work 2 years for what you spent on a car. While you lecture on greed? Trump scanned crowd. How many drive a car over $10,000? Raise hands. Few hands. Maybe 10 of 400. See? Those are your people. AOC. 98% drive under $10,000. You're in the 2%. Tesla driving, saying capitalism's the problem. He spun to her. Aggressive. Close. How much did your Tesla cost? I needed reliable transport. For how much? Voice small, defeated. Around 50,000. 50,000. Trump repeated slowly. Your district voters? What do they drive? She deflected. Academic tone. False equivalence. Needs vary. No. Trumper, flat, final. This is reality. You preach socialism, redistribute wealth, economic equality. Yet drive a car worth 2 years' pay. Telling them cars kill the planet, unless it's your Tesla. Then fine. Studio erupted. Not just Bar Trump fans. Some AOC supporters joined. Contradiction too glaring. AOC breathed faster, shallower. Mike picked it up. Panic. I deserve success too, she said. Defensive, high-pitched, desperate. I worked hard. I'm allowed. Of course, Trump pounced. Under capitalism, the system you want to destroy. That's the hypocrisy. He spread arms to audience. She wants socialism for you, capitalism for her. Take your wealth, redistribute. But hers? Different. Earned under the evil system. She wants to end for everyone but her. Booing louder. Wave-like. Even OC fans silent. Processing. Trump wasn't done. You live in luxury. $2,600 month 2-bedroom in Navy Yard. Nice area. Working Queens families, same rent for a studio. Dangerous neighborhood. Broken elevators. Leaking pipes. 10th the space. 100 times worse. He centered stage. Under lights. You shop Whole Foods. Post on Instagram. Expensive organic. Healthy. Progressive. Your district? Discount stores. Dollar shops. Cheapest stuff. What they afford. While you lecture corporate greed. AOC gripped armrests. Knuckles bone white. Face pale. Sweating under lights. You wear designer clothes. Post photos. Stylish outfits. Queens workers? No holes. Still fits. Clearance racks. While you preach inequality. Trump's voice dropped. Dangerous. Difference? They're honest. No struggle. System hard. But work. Try. Don't blame others. Don't pretend. He pointed accusatory. You got elected pretending to be them. Bronx bartender. Working class hero. People's voice. Got power? Became what you oppose. Rich, entitled, out of touch. Luxury life. Preaching sacrifice. For others. AOC opened mouth. Closed. Opened. No words. Just panic breathing. Realization, brand crumbling live. In real world. Trump built. You can't preach inequality driving 50,000. Car. Attack rich while becoming one. Lecture privilege while living it. He approached her chair, stopped close. Unless you're AOC, socialist socialite, fraud who never believed it, used it for election, fame, riches, while believers got nothing. Studio on feet, 300 standing, applauding, roaring, physical sound. AOC view shrank, confident activist gone, just politician, caught in lies. Trump to cameras, 2 rounds, Met Gala while donors starve, Tesla while preaching socialism. Donations fund her luxury. She attacks the life she lives. If you drive old car, clip coupons, multiple jobs while she lectures oppression, share this. Expose real on AOC, elite living, attacking elites unless she's one. Then different. He opened thicker folder. Now jobs she killed, families destroyed, opportunities eliminated, 25,000 gone for Twitter likes. AOC beyond pale, gray, eyes begging staff. Stop this. No one could. Trump kept going. His energy shifted. Less sarcasm, more real anger from seeing destruction. Let me tell you the dumbest political move ever, and I've seen plenty. He held paper. Amazon wanted queens. AOC's district, headquarters, real jobs, good ones, 25,000. Let number hang. 25,000, not dollars. Jobs, families with paychecks, health care, better lives, he paced. And AOC, socialist socialite, Sandy from Bronx, bartender billionaire, said no, killed it, celebrated on Twitter, we stopped Amazon, like victory, like destroying 25,000 jobs, won something. Audience stirred, even AOC fans uncomfortable. Public fact, undeniable. Who lost? Trump's voice rose. 25,000 needing jobs, families applying, single parents in retail could have got careers, young in dead ends, opportunities, middle-aged, downsized, second chances. He faced AOC, all gone, to look tough. For Brooklyn socialists watching, political points with progressives who never struggled. AOC defended shakily. Amazon wouldn't pay fair share. 85,000. Trump exploded. Massive. That's job pay. Your district makes $30,000. You denied $55,000 raise. For what? She stammered. We can't let corporations. Who's we? Trump cut, knife sharp. You decided, not them, not consulted. You said Twitter likes family futures. To audience, how many applied for Amazon or knew someone? Hands up. Hands rose. 1, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 total. Cameras panned. Faces of anger, betrayal, loss. Trump pointed. Those you hurt, not Amazon, not Bezos, them, your district, voted for you, believed help. You killed chances for tweets. One man stood, middle-aged, Hispanic, buttoned down, voice shaking, applied operations manager, $80,000, move family better neighborhood, better schools for kids. Others stood, tech support, start career, warehouse supervisor, get daughter off food stamps, customer service, first real job in 5 years. Voices overlapped, chorus of lost hopes. Trump, let them speak. AOC, hear every one. When quiet, 25,000 families, not stats, people, parents for better schools, moms ending 3 jobs, youth starting careers, immigrants building lives. He stood among them. You killed it. for applause from jobless activists, praise from rent worry-free, Twitter followers thinking anti-corp brave. Voice louder. Amazing about AOC, never created job. 1. Never business, payroll, regulations. Built nothing, but knows better than Amazon. Bezos, job creators. He faced her. She cried openly. Tears, mascara running, activist gone. You know they don't need jobs. Families, no opportunities. Kids, no schools. You don't need it. Got yours under capitalism. Destroy for others. Chanting started. Where are the jobs? Low. Then more, 60 standing. Where are the jobs? AOC covered ears, trying block. It grew. Thunder. Trump, let it. Her here. America here. Sound of destroyed futures asking back. After minute, Trump. Centered. She said after, other opportunities. Guess what? None. Those 60 still looking. Struggling. Jobs pay third Amazons. Apartments stuck. Schools same. To camera. Because AOC decided. Not them. They pay price. She drives Tesla. Luxury apartment. Preaches fighting workers. By taking work. AOC, mouth moved. No sound. Panic. Exposure. Trump opened thicker folder. 3 rounds down. 2 go. Folks, if needed Amazon job, know someone. Still struggling because Queen's bartender chose Twitter. Family. Share. See what fighting workers means to her. Spoiler? Taking work. Pulled papers, photos, evidence. Now, her grandmother, Puerto Rico. Fake stories, real suffering. Using family for fundraising. $100,000 gone somewhere. We'll ask. She'll answer. Or try. AOC. Beyond gray, green, sickly. Hands trembling visible. Margaret tried break. We should pause. No breaks. Trump, final. She gave no break to families. None for her. Let's talk abuela. Trump's voice colder. From moral outrage. This crosses line. Even Congress. Politicians. AOC. Using grandmother for fundraising. Exploiting family for cash. Low. Really low. Held photo. This, AOC posted. Grandmother's Puerto Rico house, post-Hurricane Maria, looks destroyed, needs help. Set down. Another photo. Journalists, same house, same time, different angle, fine, roof good, walls solid, no crisis, no suffering. Photos side by side. Contrast, stark. What happened? Simple. AOC needed story. Look caring, raise money, exaggerated, lied, used grandmother as prop. Posted sad pics, said destroyed, abuela suffering, people sent 100,000 plus to help. Studio silent. Even AOC uncomfortable. Family. Fraud. Trump quieter. Dangerous. Except grandmother fine. House fine. So, where $100,000? Hung question. 5 seconds, 10, 15. Anyone know? Love explanation. AOC barely audible. Various Puerto Rican causes. Which? Trump exploded. Show receipts, accounting, transparency. Raised for grandmother who didn't need. Where went? She couldn't. Sat silent. Tears faster. Trump? Not done. Who needed help? Real Puerto Rican families. Lost everything Maria. Still homeless 4 years. Unsafe conditions. Struggling. Waiting aid never came. Gestured broad. Real families watched campaign. Your posts sent money. Thought, finally, someone understands, helps, cares about Puerto Rico. Disgust, then learned fake. Grandmother fine, house fine, money somewhere, not to needy families. To audience section. How many from Puerto Rico? Family affected Maria? Hands. 20 hands. Connections to island. New real damage. Any get AOC fundraising help? Heads shook. Universal no. Of course not. Money, not for you. Her image, brand, career. One woman stood. Puerto Rican accent. Angry. Family lost everything. House, business, got nothing. She raised off fake story. Others, neighborhood destroyed 4 years. No help. She used us. Our pain. Anger personal. Hurt, not politics. Using tragedy for gain. AOC, face in hands, shoulders shaking, sobbing. Real tears, exposure as unwanted self. Trump, let voices build. AOC, hear cost, quiet. Raised 100,000 plus for unneeded grandmother. Real families, in audience, Puerto Rico, struggling, got nothing. When caught, journalists proved fake, no apology, no return, no explain. Just moved on, tweeted else, forgot grandmother, Puerto Rico, donors taken under false pretenses. AOC, broken voice, I tried. Situation was, Trump cut, final, fraud, call it, raised one thing, spent another or not. Nobody knows. Real world, jail, Congress, re-elected, or used to, before tonight. Picked final folder, 4 rounds, Met Gala, Tesla, Amazon jobs, grandmother fraud. One more, Green New Deal, $93 trillion fantasy, destroy millions jobs. Family businesses, generations, all gone. Because Queen's bartender never ran business, decides run economy. AOC completely broken, head down, unable look, speak, defend, destroyed, exposed, finished. Audience mostly feet, waiting final blow, knockout. Trump smiled dangerous. Let's finish. Energy full, gleeful, delivering punchline longest political joke. Okay, clapped hands. Green New Deal. AOC's masterpiece, climate solution. Save America, planet, everything. Pause effect, $93 trillion. Stretched, with a T, trillion, not million. Billion, trillion, 93, more money than exists. World, history. But AOC has plan. Approached her. She wouldn't look. Eliminate oil, all gone, gas, coal, fossil fuels banned. Retrofit every U.S. building, green, sustainable, whatever means, in 10 years. Trump stopped, laughed genuine absurdity. 10 years? I built buildings, no construction. Permits alone? Years. But OC rebuilds America 10 years? Sure. Audience laughed. Even some AOCU fans. Too ridiculous. Better? Original plan ban? Cows. Pause dramatic. Cows. Not making up. Cows methane bad environment. Eliminate. No idea? Eat. Dairy. But cows go. Laughter louder. Even Margaret hid smile. This who elected Queens. Bartender eliminate cows. $93 trillion plan. Invent non-existent money. Solve problem creating worse. Trump shifted serious. Not funny? Tragic. Who pays? Real people. Businesses. Families built generations. To audience? Own business? Work small one? Hands. 100 up. quarter audience. Under AOC deal, how many survive? Every hand down. 0. Exactly. Plan makes equipment illegal. Processes. Business way. Overnight. Investment worthless. Training useless. Expertise. Years, decades, generations gone. Older man stood. Family HVAC company. Grandfather, 60 years. 3 generations. Equipment, illegal. Retrofit, $800,000. Don't have. Close. 20 unemployed. Trump pointed. Cameras got real cost, not $93 trillion made up. People losing businesses. 3 generations gone. Someone never ran business regulates out existence. More stood. Manufacturing, 4th generation, can't meet. Construction, equipment old, close. Trucking, vehicles banned. 40 families unemployed. Voices built. Chorus destroyed operations. Trump let's speak. AOC here. America see cost socialist fantasy. Quiet. You never created job, have you? She no answer. Couldn't. Never business. Payroll, regulations, keep working. Built nothing. But destroy everything these built. Held papers. Your FAQ, posted with deal. Deleted when questions. Economists laugh. Owners panic. Read slow. Quote, we aren't sure how to pay for it. Your words. Flip. Quote, implementation details unclear. Unclear, do any. Another. Quote, timeline may not be feasible, meaning impossible. 10 years rebuild impossible. Proposed anyway. Set down. Posted admissions. Deleted. New stupid. Couldn't work. Fantasy. But sounds good people know economics, math, reality. Trump rose climax. Worst? You don't care, can't work. Destroy millions jobs. Bankrupt America. Because never intended pass. Wanted applause. Pointed accusatory. From environmentalists, socialists, progressives never real job. People think destroy businesses brave. Twitter followers, likes, jobs. Audience standing ovation. Everyone. Even ex-AOC supporters. Hypocrisy overwhelming. Fantasy exposed. AOC head down. Still. Beyond crying. Empty. Broken. Destroyed. Everything built. Demolished 2 hours live TV. Trump center. Victorious. 5 folks, 5 scandals, lies, victims. Met Gala donors starve. Tesla preaching socialism. Killing Amazon jobs. Fundraising fraud. Green New Deal destroy businesses. To camera, that's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Socialist socialite. Queen's elected fraud. Hypocrite. Preaches one, lives another. Takes workers' fund luxury. Destroys jobs, claim fight workers. Uses family fundraising. Proposes unworkable plans, applause. Pause, sync. Share everywhere. Subscribe, comment, tell all. This socialism, elites luxury. Preach sacrifice others. That's AOC. Squad. Movement. Audience roared. Trump! 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 AOC motionless. Defeated. Finished. Margaret tried rap. Thank our... No listen. Damage done. Exposure complete. Confrontation over. Trump won. America watched. No forget. The video exploded viral. Before show end. 30 million views first hour. 60 by morning. 100 by weekend. AOC exposed trended worldwide #1. Socialist socialite. Permanent nickname. Queens versus Queens captured all. Every clip. Moment. Devastating exchange. Conservative media celebrated. Fox looped footage. Tucker Carlson full show analysis. Sean Hannity, greatest takedown American history. Laura Ingraham replayed Met Gala thrice. Record audiences. Liberal media tried defend, couldn't. Footage damaging. Victims real. Evidence clear. CNN, problematic moments. Struggled. MSNBC, tone focus. Didn't work. Moved on. Left her sink. AOC, office stopped phones midnight. Calls anger. Voicemail full hour. System crashed morning. Constituents demanded, explain, resign, account. The squad silent. No tweet support. Statement. Appearance. Omar, vague unity, no name. Tlaib, retweet, environment. Presley, dark. Solidarity, fake, always. Now known. Pelosi office, one sentence. Congresswoman speaks herself. Translation, alone. Good luck. By morning, AOC deleted Twitter app. Couldn't handle notifications. Mockery, shame, thousands tweets minute. Brutal, accurate, permanent. Instagram next. Comments, point luxury every photo. Outfit, meal, contradiction exposed. Approval. Queens, 64% to 33% overnight. 31-point crash. Fastest NY implosion. Polls, lose primary 28 points to anyone. Challenger announced midnight. No, wait. Iron hot, not activist. Progressive, real worker. Union member. Electrician, born Queens. Raised Queens. Lives Queens. Normal apartment. Normal car. Normal life. Slogan. Real worker versus fake socialist. First ad, debate clips. AOC. Tesla versus his Ford pickup. Luxury apt versus rental. Designer versus work uniform. Met Gala versus Union Hall. Contrast, devastating. Fundraising, $3 million first month. Small donors, $20. $50. What afford? Money once. OC, us. Now opponents. Poetic. Polling. Led 18 points 2 weeks. 22 end month. 26 growing. More saw debate. Learned truth. Realized lied to. Maria. Spotlighted donor. National figure. Conservative groups raised $50,000 week. More 2 years earn. Bought house. Small Queens. Nothing fancy. Hers. Paid full. American dream. By people. OC. Claimed represent. Never did. Maria spokesperson. Donors deceived movement. Every conservative show. Fox, Newsmax, podcasts. Message. Believed her. She believed my money. Never again. Story symbol progressive hypocrisy. Elderly sacrifice. Hypocrisy for politician luxury. Queens workers organized. Real ones. Clean buildings. Drive trucks. Construction. Not activists. Socialists. People she claimed. Never did. Coalition-backed challenger. Voter reg up 40% Queens. All against her. Amazon affected 25,000 formed group. Jobs. OC killed. Blunt, accurate, devastating. Documented every applicant. Family need. Opportunity destroyed. Evidence overwhelming. Other companies, Queens expansions. Smaller Amazon. 5,000 jobs. Businesses prove care Queens workers. AOC. Contrast stark. Her obstruction versus progress. Puerto Rican leaders. Resignation call. Public. Brutal. Exploited suffering personal gain. Raised fake story. Real families, nothing. Doesn't represent. Never did. Campaigns bilingual. Churches, centers, businesses turn against. Her name toxic. Neighborhoods elected her. Betrayal personal. Fraud obvious. Small business owners against AOC. Coalition endorsed challenger en masse. Documented her regulations hurt. Created jobs spite. Prove real creation. Help workers. Chamber commerce. Formal opposition. First ever specific candidate. Green New Deal threat real. Obvious. No neutral. Beer. Progressive groups distance. Democratic socialists. Support socialism, not hypocrisy. Translation. Makes us bad. Out. Major donors cut public. Statements why. Fundraising collapse. Millions to thousands. No association. Taint. Staff quit mass. Campaign manager resign Twitter. No call. Chief staff gone morning. Press SEC afternoon. Policy director evening. 72 hours. 3 left run operation. Others fled. Resumes out. Any work but on AOC. Queen's office closed renovations. Translation. Hiding. Can't face. Answer. Defend. DC office. Vote. Run cameras. No statements. Interviews. Explanations. Escape. Members avoid hallways. No scene together. Association. Committee assignments review. Democrats want gone. Off committees. Leadership. Cameras. Invisible till primary ends career. Invitations cancelled. All. Universities no protests. Orgs no controversy. Events no boycotts. Toxic. Untouchable. Radioactive. Book deal cancelled. Publisher. Market conditions. Translation. No red. Brand dead. Story over. Netflix doc cancelled. Creative differences. Translation. Lose money. Hero villain. Can't sell. Trump. Victory tour. Every show. Platform. Interview. Debate. AOC. Socialism. Reality versus fantasy. Approval. 71% national. 89% Republicans. Presidential speculation. Exploratory committee. Hannity. What I do. Socialism. Facts. Evidence. Reality beat fantasy. Queens taught bartender lesson. Trump lesson. Don't lie who you are. Eventually someone calls out. National TV, 10 million. Over. Phrase on. Don't let Trump pull an AOC on you. Warning Democrats. Every progressive terrified exposure. Socialist check lifestyle contradictions. Activist sure story scrutiny. AOC no public since debate. 3 weeks. No appearances. Statements. Nothing. Silence. Confident activist gone. Broken politician. Wait inevitable end. Primary polling. Lose 32 points. Internal worse. Campaign new. Staff new. She knew. Loss inevitable. Career over. Exit strategy? Post-Congress limited. Universities no. Companies no. Orgs no. Even progressives pass. Brand damaged. Reputation destroyed. Rumored Netflix fell. Publishers no calls. Agents no answer. Alone. Completely. Built gone. Destroyed. 2 hours TV. Simple questions. Obvious evidence. Socialist socialite stuck. Permanent. Used everyone. Even allies. Captured all. Hypocrisy. Fraud. Contradiction. Cease. If elite. Preach equality. Rich off capitalism. Attack it. Luxury-funded workers struggle. Wikipedia updated hours. No rising star. progressive champion, squad member, just former U.S. rep, lost primary post-televised debate, known controversial policies, lifestyle contradictions, legacy, former, controversial, contradictions, nothing else, Green New Deal forgotten, squad disbanded, movement fractured, remained, fraud exposed, fake revealed, unmasked, political obituaries while office, rise, fall AOC headline, analyze wrong, failed, lost touch, missed point, never had touch, Bronx bartender always fake, working hero fraud, people voice her own, took Trump, queens meet queens, expose, Maria vindication, House, justice, voice, remaining years conservative hero, story same, gave $50 fight workers, bought her Met Gala, best $50 exposed her. Amazon needy, some found work, others looking, organized, mobilized, ensured next rep, jobs matter, opportunity. Twitter likes don't feed. Politicians forget, no second chances. Puerto Rican rebuilt without. Other reps helped. Real aid. Families' assistance. Remembered who helped versus fundraised fake. Showed up versus showed off. Small businesses survived despite. In spite. Adapt. Endure. Green New Deal died immediate. Complete. Breathed easier. Built more. Hired more. Proved real creation. Trump used victory launch. Presidential full. Debate footage every ad. Confrontation rally. Exposure speech. What I do socialism message. Facts. Evidence. Reality. Beat fantasy. Worked. Polling lead every Democrat. Challengers. Incumbents. Debate proved. Dismantle progressive. Expose hypocrisy. Connect workers. Deliver. Reality beats fantasy. Always. Real victory, not Trump's. Realities. Facts beat feelings. Evidence narrative. Truth lies. Workers beat fake advocates. Queens. Real working queens. Beat queens faker. Lessons spread beyond politics. AOC. Debate. Cultural. Moral. Simple. Can't preach one, live another. Attack wealth while accumulate. Represent workers, destroy opportunities. Use ushering gain. Propose fantasies, solutions. Expect fooled forever. Eventually questions. Evidence, truth matters. Reality wins. What happened? AOC. Simple questions, obvious evidence. Clear truth. Reality defeat fantasy. National TV, 10 million. Permanent. Complete. Final. Socialist socialite learned. Queens meets queens. Workers meet pretender. Donors meet spender luxury. Reality meets fraud. Truth wins. Reality wins. Workers win. America wins. Bartender fake power learned hard. Can't forever. Not when someone asks simple. Evidence clear. 10 million watch. Exposed. Destroyed. Finished. All saw live. Real time. No excuses. Escape. Second chances. Justice. Real. When truth, narrative, fixed. Feelings, reality, fantasy. But see, learned hard. Queens taught. Trump. Delivered. America watched. Nobody forgot. Folks, if watching Trump destroy, AOC with simple facts gave you half the satisfaction it gave Maria, those Amazon families, Puerto Rican communities, and small business owners, Smash that like button now. Share everywhere. Tweet it. Post it. Send to every socialist who thinks feelings, facts. Let them see what happens when reality meets fantasy. When business meets bartending. When Queens meets Queens. When builder confronts destroyer. Comment below. Should AOC resign? Be investigated? What next? Because America watches. Workers watch. We don't forget. Subscribe. Plenty more like her. Bernie Ilhan. Squad. All hiding contradictions. Living lies, preaching fantasies. Different realities. This just round one. Trump period exposure tour. Just starting. After what watched, know how ends. Truth, reality, facts, workers' justice. Frauds exposed, socialists schooled. What we deliver, every time. No exceptions. Excuses. See next one. Trust me, even better. Justice doesn't sleep.